Hey guys, right here I have a 2016 Kia Rio 1.4 SX. And today I'm going to make a startup and full vehicle tour video of it, show you the features inside and out. So here is the key fob. Let's go ahead and start it up first. The Rio SX does come standard with Kia's version of a smart keyless entry and start system. So, just have the key fob on yourself. The car is currently unlocked. To lock the car, press the black button on any of the front door handles. And to unlock the car, just press the black button again. With that smart keyless entry, you do have push button start. So, to start this Rio, make sure the key fob is inside the car. Put your foot on the brake and press the start button to the left of the steering wheel. The third generation Rio uses an electric rack and pinion power steering system. The steering wheel on the SX comes wrapped in leather with sport grips at 10 and 2. Only a 4-speed automatic transmission with manual shifting is available with the 1.4 engine in Malaysia. Rear parking sensors are standard. Safety features on the Rio SX includes 6 airbags, anti-lock braking system, electronic brake force distribution, brake assist, electronic stability control, hill start assist control, an alarm system with immobilizer, and ISOFIX child seat anchor points for the outer 2 rear seats. Now, let's turn on the hazards, lights, front and rear fog lights, take a look at the engine, and roll down the driver's side window. The Rio SX comes with 17-inch 4 twin-spoke two-tone alloy rims that are wrapped in 205/45R17 tires. The tires on this Rio are Continental Conti Sport Contact 5 units. The brakes are ventilated discs in front and solid discs out back. For the suspension, the front gets McPherson struts while the rear gets a torsion beam setup. The Rio is Kia's B-segment contender. It was first introduced in the year 2000 with the DC generation that was available in saloon or estate forms. However, the 3 subsequent generations that appeared dropped the estate body style in favor of a hatchback body style. The current Rio, also known as the YB generation, was presented at the 2016 Paris Motor Show for the 2017 model year. The Rio in the video is part of the 3rd generation UB range that debuted in 2011 before a facelift appeared at the end of 2014 for the 2015 model year. The changes on the UB facelift consist of redesigned front fog light surrounds, new alloys, new rear bumper, and minor updates to the interior. This Rio is powered by the Gamma 1.4 litre, dual overhead cams, 16 valves, naturally aspirated inline-4 petrol engine with multi-point fuel injection and continuous variable valve timing. This engine produces 108 horsepower at 6300 rpm and 137 Nm of torque at 4200 rpm. 0 to 100 km per hour takes 13.2 seconds and the top speed is 171 km per hour. With a 43-litre fuel tank, combined fuel consumption for the Rio 1.4 automatic is 6.4 litres per 100 kilometers. Carbon dioxide emissions is 124 grams per kilometer, and the Rio is a front-wheel drive vehicle. The Rio UB was first launched in Malaysia back in 2013 with two variants, 1.4 EX and 1.4 SX. The facelifted model went on sale in May 2015 with only the 1.4 SX available. Exterior features of the Rio SX includes automatic manual leveling halogen projector headlights, automatic wipers, cornering lights, LED daytime running lights, LED rear lights, front and rear fog lights, rear parking sensors, body-colored door handles and side mirrors, and indicators on the side mirrors. Speaker, bottle holder, storage, right here, mirror controls, window lock, window controls. All of the windows in this car are powered, while the driver's side is the only side that gets a fully automatic function in both directions. This button activates or deactivates the parking sensors, traction control. This lever adjusts the brightness of the interior at night, while this lever adjusts the level of the headlight. Pull this lever to release the fuel flap. And the driver's seat in this Rio SX does get full manual adjustments. This lever adjusts the seat back, this lever adjusts the seat height, and this bar down here adjusts the seat position. Alright. So let's go ahead and see how she revs. The Rio SX does come standard with a single zone automatic climate control system. All of the controls are located right here. It is quite simple to use. You do have your fan speed to the right with your off button, temperature to the left with your automatic mode, and below you do have your front and rear defrost, different modes, air conditioning, and your recirculation button. To the far right you do have your electronic central locking button. You do have some storage down here, together with a couple of power outlets, as well as your auxiliary and USB ports. Cup holders. The Rio SX comes with an integrated head unit with various media connectivity options and 6 speakers for the sound system. The stock sound system available in the Rio does sound quite decent. It is a simple head unit to use. You do have your MP3 enabled CD player right above, eject button for the CD player, this button turns off the display. To the right you do have your traffic announcements or scan button. Hit this button to bring up your display, sound, clock, phone and system setup. Under sound, we can access your sound system settings with your bass, mid, treble, balance and fader. You also do have your speed dependent volume right here. You can also adjust the clock, phone, system and display as mentioned earlier on. Now, when we are in your FM AM menus, hitting the menu button will bring up your list of radio options. You do have your different folder selection buttons right here. Tuning knob, this knob also allows you to go through the display as shown earlier. Your 6 customizable stations, your volume and power knob, your seat track buttons. Hit this button to bring up your Bluetooth telephone menu, where you can access your call history, phone book, and your phone setup. Under media, we can go to your different media options. You do have CD, USB, auxiliary, Bluetooth audio streaming, iPod connectivity, and whatnot. Under radio, we obviously go to your FM AM menus. Front quarter windows, power folding side mirrors, on the steering wheel, the left spoke houses your audio controls with your volume, your on-hook off-hook buttons for the Bluetooth telephone system. This one changes to your desired media option, your mute button, and on the right spoke you do have your seat track wheel. Now the trip and reset buttons down below allow you to go through your multi-information display located within the instrument cluster. Right now you do have your range, average fuel consumption, instant fuel consumption, average speed, elapsed time, eco drive, trip A, trip B, and back to your range. On the right stalk, you do have your wiper controls, and on the left stalk, you do have your light and indicator controls. The steering wheel in this car is tilt and telescopic. You adjust it using this lever right here. Adjustable front center armrest with storage down below, manual dimming, rear view mirror, and you do have your interior lights right above. You do have a fully automatic sunroof in this car. And you can also open up the sunroof as a vent. You can close the sunroof with the shade if you do not want that much light coming in. Sun visor for the driver's side does get a vanity mirror and a light. Now if you forget to turn off the light, just close the visor and the visor turns the light off for you. Alright, so I guess that's it for the startup. We can turn it off right now and continue with the rest of the tour. Speaker, bottle holder, and your window control. The rear seat backs in this Rio do fold down. They split 60-40 when folding, and to fold them down, first make sure the headrests are all the way down, then locate the levers on either sides of the outer two headrests, pull it, and then flip the seat back down. You can move the seat belt out of the way if you do not want the seat belt obstructing you. I did set the driver's seat to a position that I would feel comfortable in. I'm about 5'7", which is about 1.7 meters tall. There is not a lot of room to stretch out my feet underneath the driver's seat. As for leg room, I get about this much. And I do get about this much in terms of headroom. It is actually not too bad back here. The seats are nice and comfortable. You do get storage pockets on the front seat backs. No rear center armrest for this one. But you do have grip handles on the ceiling with a hook for the right side at the back. To open up the rear hatch, go towards the rear hatch itself and locate a touchpad right beneath the Kia badge. 288 litres and 923 litres is the boot capacity in the Rio hatchback, with the rear seats upright and folded down respectively. On both sides of the boot are storage areas and hooks, while to the left there is a light as well. Under the boot floor is the vehicle's spare tyre and toolkit. You do have adjustable headrests, front and rear. window control, speaker, bottle holder, and storage. The front passenger seat in this car does get full manual adjustments as well, with the same set of adjustments as the driver's side, just that it loses out on the height adjustment. Nicely sized glove box. Grip handle for the front passenger, and the front passenger's sun visor does get a vanity mirror with a light as well. Alright, so let's start it up with the door closed. Alright, so that's it for the startup and full vehicle tour video of this 2016 Kia Rio 1.4 SX. Thanks for watching and goodbye.